Crossover Report. I want to welcome you to our video series. Should be some fun stuff here, doing some videos for you guys to see our beautiful faces. So we're going to talk about, in this one, we're going to talk a little bit of college basketball, 3 or 4 days away from the tip-off of the 2015-16 season. And we're each going to talk about a team that we're excited to watch this year in college basketball. You know, ESPN preseason polls have been out for a little bit now. They did a top 100 list. But real quick for the top 5 teams in the preseason poll right now, Duke's at number 5, Kansas at 4, Maryland at 3, Kentucky at 2, and North Carolina at the number 1 spot. So should be a fun year in college basketball. A lot of teams with depth this year, to say the least. A lot of teams bringing back players, and that's kind of the story, I think, this year. So it should be interesting to watch. Teams with veteran leadership, not really a team like Kentucky last year that has all those freshman phenom, but still a lot of good freshmen coming into the year. So we're each going to talk about a team we're really excited for this year. Ollie, Nick, when do you want to start it off?
I'll go with Cal. Cal brought in a really great recruiting class this year. They got Ivan Rabb, the big man, and then Jaylen Brown. We talked about this over the summer in one of our podcasts. Jaylen Brown, he's my pick to win Player of the Year. I think he's a guy that's going to be like D'Angelo Russell, where, you know, you're talking draft prospects for 2016. It's going to be a lot of, Ben Simmons, Skal Labissière, 1 and 2. I think when you get closer to the draft, you're going to hear a lot more talk about Jaylen Brown going higher. I think he's Justice Winslow, but better offensively than Justice Winslow. He's a guy that's going to carry a team. He's going to surprise a lot of people. I mean, he is a top 10 recruit. I think he was actually number 3, but he's still going to surprise a lot of people this year with how well he plays. He's going to have big opportunities playing against Arizona, playing against Utah. Arizona, obviously, one of those powerhouse teams year in, year out. Utah's ranked in the top 20 this year. He's going to have those chances to kind of show himself, to kind of showcase himself on the national stage. But Cal is a team I really like this year to go far. I think they're at the least an Elite 8 team, but pencil them in for the Final Four.
I'm going to go to the Big Ten, go with Indiana. They got a really good backcourt this year. Yogi Ferrell is one of the better all-around point guards in college basketball. And then they got sophomore James Blackman, who can shoot, and everybody knows he's a good point guard with a good shooter is a dangerous combo. And you need one of those veteran guards in March. And Yogi Ferrell can definitely provide that punch for him like Shabazz Napier did for UConn. And then, not to mention, they have a really good front court, too. They got McDonald's All-American Thomas Bryant, 6'10", good defender, moves well, and they put him with Troy Williams. Troy Williams is one of the best athletes in college basketball this year. Indiana last year they were really bad defensively. I think the addition of Thomas Bryant's really big. He's a good rim protector. So guys like Ferrell can really get into other guards and cause more turnovers, knowing they got that help at the basket.
Good stuff. My team I'm going to go with is one of my favorite teams from last year, the Utah Utes. Had a phenomenal year last year, was ranked within the top 10 for some weeks of the season. They had a great player last year in DeLon Wright at guard who really led that team, but they have a lot of returners. Their big returner this year, Jacob Podol, the big forward, 7-footer. A lot of people thought he was going to leave for the NBA draft, and he elected to stay, so that was really huge for them. And then they bring back a lot of other pieces from a really good team last year. Breckett Chapman, another freshman who elected to stay, was a top 100 recruit last year. And then guys in Jordan Loveridge, and then my other guy who I think is going to really have to step up for them is the senior guard, Brandon Taylor. He was the other guard along with DeLon Wright last year that really helped that backcourt. But this team's really going to be focused on their front court. They're going to probably have one of the best front courts in the Big 12. Bringing in another freshman, top 100 recruit, center, Jace Johnson, is going to be big. So they're going to be stapled on their front court. They're going to go through their bigs. But the guard play is going to be huge because he lost Wright. So Brandon Taylor is going to be, I think, their go-to guy in the backcourt. And, he was one of their top 3 scorers, I think, last year. They're going to need him to have a huge senior year. And I think they're going to be really competitive again, especially in the Pac-12. And I wouldn't be, shocked to see this team possibly ranked within the top 15 again this year. I think they made it to the Sweet 16 last year. So Utah, I love the Utes. One of my favorite teams to watch, and
U, one of my favorite letters.
U, the Utes, baby.
Underrated letter.
So I'm excited. I think college basketball is my favorite time of the year. A lot of people don't start tuning in towards, March or whatever, but I love it. There should be a lot of fun non-conference games, and it always seems like the college basketball season starts even earlier each year, so just more basketball for us fans, to say the least, and more basketball for us to talk about, which we love. So
you guys love hearing us talk about it, don't you?
So I think that's going to do it for us. It's going to be fun. College basketball season starts in 4 days, so a lot of stuff to talk about, but that's all we've got for today, and more college basketball on the way. Thanks for listening. Crossover Report.
Follow us on Twitter.
Coming at you from the Shy 708. We got 6 rings, Michael Jordan great. Need to save the date, this a brand new debate. Talk teams that we love and talk teams that we hate.